Hello, everyone. Welcome to UTA Live. I'm your host, Caesar Rabbit. I'm going to be here. I am live at the UTA Peace Summit hosted by Wessex to discuss peace between Bowmaster and Wessex. The current aggravation and aggression from both sides is concerning to the world, and so we are holding a peace summit to sort things out, and so we don't go to full war. What we hope to gain out of this peace summit? Peace, an agreement between Bowmaster and Tweller and Wessex, and peace on the server for now. Um, we also hope to just establish some stuff, like other stuff. Yep, and
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So the goal of this will be just to establish peace and um make things between Wessex and the Bowmaster and Tweller better. Anyway, that's just the recap of what's going to happen. We are going to be right back in like 30 seconds. Luis!
Good evening and attending. Everyone is attending. I appreciate the attendance, everyone. We'll
Woo!
be
Let's go! No? Okay.
we'll be switching cameras now.
Will we?
Okay. Welcome everyone. Unfortunately, Wessex has no attendance, so we'll have to continue moving forward without any Wessex representation. As obviously Wessex has not attended first, I'll ask Bowmaster for comment first, so I'm going to go ahead and allow Bowmaster to speak. Bowmaster, we got a couple of questions for you from the UTA headquarters here. We'd like to know firstly what is causing the aggression towards Wessex when it comes to war.
They're not really cool. They did some bad things in the past, and they were just looking at us funny, you know? Like it's just not okay for them to be doing some of the things that they're doing. But
Okay,
also, them not showing at this meeting after they said that they would have a representative. Their representative is not here. They said that they would have like maybe a second representative. The second representative isn't here. This is a clear sign of aggression, and we will be acting upon this.
okay. Um, obviously, are you aware of your membership in the UTA, which stands as a peace representation to help nations provide peace to the world?
Yep.
Okay.
Also, I'm
Do you
acting.
currently
Yeah.
um we have intelligence that Wessex were increasing military activity that you provided to us because obviously the active rise in joining. We'd like to know how you would take that as some sort of threat.
Well, the main threat that I was seeing is Wessex borders are currently being having outposts surrounding them, and I think that that's not only like they're trying to prevent their town from ever being sieged because of this.
Hmm.
It's like it's kind of looking like they might be deciding to do something, or like they're probably gonna try to expand their borders through like military progress or something, especially the fact that they wanted to keep they basically they got the capital of KOV through a glitch, or not a glitch, just a mistake that Dr. Groovy and Miss Martina made,
Hmm.
and they were holding it. They convinced them to hold it, but I think
Okay.
that this is kind of like an issue, right?
Following UTAN coverage, we do advise that UTAN is an independent news media and does not affiliate with any state or government. UTAN posted exactly around the time of the capture that it was a peaceful takeover and Moscow resigned power of the KOV nation to Wessex peacefully and non-conflictantly. We believe that there may have been some sort of miscommunication when it comes to aggression. The KOV nation was transferred opposingly over to obviously Wessex. Obviously, nobody was told that this would be happening, so I can see how people would take it as a form of aggression because it is quite confusing to see one of the biggest nations all of a sudden have takeover by Wessex. So I can see how you may have portrayed some sort of threat and sorrow there. So I'll ask you again. If Wessex do not agree to some sort of peace deal today, what type of repercussions do you expect to hand Wessex?
They're gonna have some issues with a lot of their trade, and also they're gonna have some issues with the safety of their citizens, I think.
So
Maybe
they'll be
they're
putting Wessex at some sort of
super.
jeopardy if they don't make a
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, we're gonna be drilling into their
Okay.
town.
And when you say drilling, do you mind describing how this drilling opportunity works?
Me and Tower are gonna walk into Wessex, and if there are people there online during PvP, we will kill them.
Okay. Are you aware that KOV have publicly objected to this war, and you yourself
Yeah.
are active member of KOV?
Yep. I know that.
UTAN Post, which is not publicly affiliated with any state or government, have had reports from a member of Spitfire, who is a representation of KOV, threatening to remove you from KOV if action was taken against Wessex. Are you aware of this?
He was more saying that I would be removed from KOV if I tried to involve KOV with the war,
Okay,
because he doesn't really want me saying that they would come and join us or with the
got it.
fight, which they would not because they're not involved.
That makes perfectly clear sense. Thank you for obviously, telling us how it is properly. When it comes to Abuja, Abuja's gold population has increased. Your money in military has also improved. Could this not be seen as a threat from Wessex? The increased arms, military personnel towards Wessex, could this not be taken as some sort of threat?
It probably should be taken as a threat because we are the ones that are doing the attacking. I can't
Okay,
speak for Quincy here, but I can speak for myself. They should take that as a threat, probably.
okay. So you are admitting today that Wessex should take fear against Abuja.
Not specifically Abuja, more me and Tower. I don't know if Tower's gonna take part in it, but he might.
Okay. Are you aware that UTAN Intelligence, which is not affiliated with any government or state entity, has detected that Tower has not been active in over 48 hours? Do you mind explaining where this may be?
Uh, I honestly couldn't tell you. He's probably taking a break, honestly. Last time I contacted him was yesterday, so he is definitely active.
Are you
He
concerned that
can get on.
Tower's break may jeopardize your military action if you do plan to take military action against Wessex?
Well, our military action isn't gonna involve sieging until we have a peace or some kind of meeting with them. But seeing as
Mhm.
they're not showing up, it's like,
Okay,
kind of.
incoming information here. I've just had a message from Ruler, uh, specifically letting everybody know that there is nothing to accept nor to accept. Bo just needs to fuck off. We don't do our shit to him, or nor does he come fucks with us from time to time. That is live from Ruler, reporting that he does not care
Okay, so he
about
pushes out of
action.
the meeting and then tells me to fuck off. That's kind of crazy.
So obviously UTAN cannot confirm or deny that the information was provided, but we have reports and information that specifies that obviously that has happened, and UTAN is not a government or owned state entity. Obama, please get off the table. When it comes to some sort of proposed deal with Wessex, how do you propose that Wessex is able to obviously redeem themselves?
They're able to redeem themselves for, well, I mean, first off, not showing up to this meeting, pretty pissed off about that. They're gonna have to
Mhm.
throw in some extra gold for that. But I guess it doesn't seem like they want to negotiate. If they
Okay,
were, it would be like a sum of maybe 30 gold blocks or maybe even higher.
okay.
But
And so, if the 30 gold blocks were hired, would you agree to sign some sort of physical treaty that would say you'd leave Wessex alone?
probably, yes.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm gonna now invite Quincy to speak. As the mayor of Abuja, I'd like to ask him about how he feels with all the situations when it comes to Wessex.
Nobody, let's be honest, nobody likes Wessex. I say, we support Bowmaster. He's Wessex is horrible. Some might say, they come and do Abuja.
Okay, where are your sources?
I, I'm lying. That was a joke.
Okay,
uh, no, I'm sorry, Bo. No, real quick. Like, I'm kind of sick right now. I'm sorry.
okay,
Um, so
we'll come
like,
back to you. Thank you very much. Okay, when it comes to non-Abuja entities, I'm like to bring Shawalker to the studio here, just to ask him, as he is the chief executive officer of Squid Games Corporation. I'd like to ask him how this war may affect his games and his members that are able to join the Squid Games if they are in active war against Wessex.
I mean, honestly, it would probably help the game because it gives the server a little bit more happening. And Kata having war kept the server more alive. Even though Kata was very hated, I didn't like Kata that much. In a way, he kept the server alive, had more people online. So if this war happens, when the games happen, there might be more active players, which honestly might help me. And Wessex has done some pretty messed up things, so I kind of
Okay,
side with Bowmaster.
appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm gonna now suppress this. I'm gonna now move over to another representation from the Squid Games. I'm gonna now ask that our host that is hosting United Tree equals National News because they are live today. I'd like to ask Suit how he feels the UTAN coverage will be affected if war does break out.
Guys, this is
And
good coverage. This is good content. I want Bowmaster to invade Wessex because I get to report on it and make some money. Yeah. Please do that. Thank you.
oh, okay. Thank you very much, Shoot. I appreciate it. So that is the leader of Poland expressing support for the war. Thank you very much. I'm now going to bring Quincy back to see if he has able to finish off his comments from earlier. Quincy.
general, what I'm saying is, we support Bowmaster completely. Bowmaster has been a vital part to Abujan history, and he's a very vital member to our. Even if he isn't in our town right now, it may because I was very inactive for the past like 3 months. That's not relevant though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying
So
we
you
support
agree?
Bowmaster.
So as the mayor of Abuja, you are supporting Burmaster's action in Wessex.
Yeah, because no,
Okay.
Wessex is it's a brutal dictatorship, some might say.
Okay, so let's just go over the information that we've had. So we have both the party leaders of the Votes of Power, who are meant to be protecting the United Trade Cause as the second biggest party in the elections. They are both agreeing that war is acceptable when it comes to a peaceful nation. So that is the Votes of Power admitting they both agree with war. Uh, I'm now going to ask
Also, quick objection.
Chicago.
Hold up. Earlier you said as the leader of Poland. You did not describe my role as the leader of Poland. As the head news reporter, I would like him to invade. As Poland, I am indifferent. I don't care. But as the head news reporter, I would love if he invaded.
Okay.
All right. So if you're saying that,
Thank you
as
for
the
the best
leader of
correction.
the devotees of power, we're not in a we don't want a war. But as the random guy that's not in a town, I would like to go to war.
Okay, thank you for the corrections. I do appreciate your statements being adjusted. It always helps coverage when it comes to situations. Lewis, as a fellow member of the Chicago region, we'd like to ask you on your opinion of when it comes to incoming war. Obviously, your town is known for the ghetto and gang warfare. So we'd simply just like to ask you the question: how is your opinion on the war?
Okay, so my opinion is as long as it doesn't affect me or Treeden, then I really don't care.
Okay, thank you very much. All right. So I'm now going to move over to Suit, who will bring back this coverage in the studio to go ahead over every information piece that we've had so far. Thank you, Utan.
Thanks for having me. I'll be gone now.
Thank you. Can I move?
All right, guys, that was quite the intense discussion. Not really though. Anyway, quite interesting stuff from all parties. Um, Bowmaster saying that Bowmaster and Quincy both saying that they are going to invade and support Bowmaster invading and sieging um Wessex, although Bowmaster does want to meet with Wessex one more time before he actually sieges, just to establish some terms. The leader of Poland saying he's indifferent to the siege of Wessex, and multiple other parties saying that they do support Bow. I don't think anyone in that room actually objected to uh Bow actually sieging Wessex. Um, although we did have multiple members of the chat saying that they should not. Rula says in a live commentary said that Bo just needs to fuck off. Not very nice, not very polite, and he didn't even attend the meeting. So what can he really be saying? I feel like that shows more about Rule than it is about Bo. Other than that, it'll be interesting to see how the story progresses. Um, with the controlling feature, Wessex Walls stands no chance to Bo and Twoer if Twoer even logs on, as Twoer has been on offline for the past couple days. The question is, will he log on for the siege? Will he even be on ever again? This is a real question. Other than that, that might be it. Unless more stuff is happening, we will keep you updated. We're gonna stay on air just to discuss some stuff, but for now, I think that's all the important news you need to know. Quackers requesting someone take Wessex to the trial in the UTA for corruption, and if they refuse to go, just remove them from the UTA. Bo saying he really just wants gold. Bo is known for liking gold, as he has a large pyramid in Abuja that is made of gold. He has been collecting gold for the past month and a half, and is buying up a lot of it. Willamine leading. It's surprising that Wessex actually didn't show up at all, as they're the one hosting the peace meeting. Not a member, not a representative, nothing. They showed up and then told the person they were supposed to meet to F off. This is just incredibly immature, belligerent, just absolutely unexpected from a respectable country like Wessex. Um, yeah, this war should be interesting. UTN Live will be covering it both on the ground and in the studio. Um, every siege session, hopefully every siege session we will be live on the ground, filming and giving commentary to what is happening. We hope to get some more comments from members of the attending party soon. Other than that, let's listen to some fire music and chill. I believe we have a person in the studio. Will, how are we doing?
Hello.
How are we doing? How do we think that went?
I thought I'd just join you to talk to you. And UTA are very offended with Wessex not joining. We made this peace deal to try and help the nation. And I think you haven't turned the music off.
Oh yeah, I'll turn it down here. Wait.
As a debrief, we as UTA are quite concerned about how Wessex is trying to betray their membership here. Because we strive on peace and working with deals, and no attendance was really quite shocking.
Indeed, I agree completely. Wessex not only not attending, but that insulting Bowmaster while not even being there is probably one of the most immature things I've ever seen come out of the country.
I agree, and they seem to bring strongly that KOV are not going to perform any actions against them, which is true in some aspect, but it doesn't stop KOV members from actually joining, even if the clan itself is not actually,
Indeed,
part of direct war.
reports show that many KOV members are actually desperate for fighting and will take any chance they get to participate in a siege on any server. This means that they could come to Wessex, they could come to Bow. They're more likely to come to Bow because Bow has more of a reputation there. It really is up in the air.
And well, obviously, I was speaking with Xavian, who is very respected in Wessex, and she's letting me know that Wessex have some sort of military backing, but she didn't describe the specifics. All she just let me know was that Wessex have some sort of PvP clan, and didn't give any more information really about that. But this seems like a clear bringing of aggravation to the server that just doesn't need to be brought.
The interview with Bo yesterday did in fact reveal that Bo does not believe that there will be much support of Wessex and much backing in there.
I mean,
and
I
secret
highly agree with him.
and questions in the
because
background of it revealed that Bo actually knows that there's not a large military clan behind Wessex and that they probably will not show up. These are just
I
indeed
mean,
rumors, though.
I believe that obviously with now no showing up, that it does kind of portray what Wessex are trying to put forward here, that they're not to be so-called messed with, and that that they are some sort of occupational power, and that's not what we need here in Conquer. We need peace, because Conquer is transforming from an ex PvP server into some sort of build server. We have a lot of builders. We have Poland as UTA's nation of Poland as well, and we also have Cardiff and Treeden, which is undergoing Project 2025. Um,
I agree completely,
and it's
Will. Yeah,
just,
it's
and I
concerning.
believe that, and we're not against Wessex joining as some sort of, you know, uh, if they want to bring their clan, if they have a clan here to relax and studio here, that's perfectly fine. We're just asking for some information about like how much and how dangerous it would be, because we can't take any chances. After the China wars, we have to be very vigilant, because obviously the China wars were very, very damaging for the UTA.
Indeed,
And
especially the fact that Wessex actually didn't even show up at all, which means we couldn't ask them any questions about what their plans were for retaliation or how many members they were willing to, or were up to bring.
we're willing to, yeah. And obviously, peace advisors will be sent, because we have diplomatic staff that work really well with Treeden, and obviously, we Treeden government have announced that we will be sending diplomatic to Wessex to try and get some answers out of Ruler, because Ruler seems to be pretty secretive when it comes to what he's trying to promote with his clan here. Uh, which is kind of concerning, and I can see where the Ebusian aggression comes from, because if I was a nation and I wasn't sure, if people were going to invade me, I'd want to know, because like I'm pretty sure anybody would want to know if they're going to get attacked.
Indeed, and the fact that Wessex is actively trying to expand without, telling people and making plans is also a little concerning because they could be trying to expand outward to fit more people in. This is a little concerning
Yeah.
as they do have a large PvP clan behind them. They could be trying to get more of their PvP clan online to become a bigger presence on the server. This would be a threat to multiple PvPers like Trump or Bowmaster or Tweller. Well, I completely understand.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's dangerous because Conquer itself is known as a PvP clan, but builders have overtaken the population of PvPers to PvPers in this server, so it's going to be quite influential to see how the next generation of Conquer comes alive, because obviously Conquer has been very, very struggling recently, and obviously if Wessex are trying to bring back PvP, that's fine, but we just need to know how they're doing it,
Indeed.
because we need information, because it's dangerous.
Yes. Wessex really just is pretty secretive right now, which is concerning and not good
But we
for
have
general server
we,
population.
we have to give credit to Wessex, though. I mean, we got to remember the Great War of Wessex as well was probably part of the reason why the military action is probably increasing. I mean, China did invade Wessex, and it was quite detrimental to Wessex. I mean, they had to go into ruin and reclaim their whole land. I mean, it's not concerning. It's more, in a way, it's like confusing, because for a town that was declared on and basically ruined to take control of a nation, putting themselves at risk from invasion, I don't see how that's logic for peace.
Indeed, and especially being the capital of the KOV, representing an entire PvP clan, not showing up at all to your own peace meeting is really makes you think whether they should be representing the entirety of the KOV. Um,
Mm,
as we
yes,
said,
I
there's many
agree.
other
And
options to do this that would probably be better.
diplomatic is always good. I've always been an advocate for diplomatic meetings, and Wessex in the past have been pretty good at that. So this is the first time the UTA has been let down by Wessex. They were given 3 to 2 days notice as well of this summit, and I just think it shows a bit of disorientation in the government. I mean, they're not even able to get an advisor online in time for the meeting. I mean, it just kind of shows a bit of distortion in the government
I
there.
mean, not even someone to represent them at all. Like, no one there was even remotely from Wessex or trying to advocate for them, which is concerning for their relations with the rest of the world. Um,
I
the rest
agree.
of the world is going to look at them worse now because they just never showed up.
Yeah, I mean, Treeden has always been a long-standing ally with Wessex, but it's rather concerning to see that Wessex aren't even bothering to show up to peace summits when they have been advocates for peace after the Great War of Wessex, and obviously the United Tree Accords armed forces were involved in the Great War of Wessex. But
This
we
may
have
make future meetings more reluctant to even invite Wessex, as there's a lower chance they even show up.
agree because we could be giving these seats to people that really want them.
Indeed.
You know, I have Chicago nagging me, can we get a parliamentary seat? And I can't give them parliamentary seats because they're all to Wessex, you know, and I just think you'll be given the honor to attend some sort of meeting to be able to like express what you want from a town and to be able to like just disown that after saying you're attending is really disappointing.
Completely disrespectful, really. I mean, I don't think Wessex should even like have a say in. I don't think Wessex should have a say anymore because they had their opportunity to advocate for them not being sieged and discuss with Bo conditions of them not being sieged, and they
Mhm.
just completely whiffed it, you know. And I feel like that's completely on them, and they should be have to take full responsibility for that.
Yeah, I mean, um, I don't know if I have any incoming like videos or clips from the Great War, but it was pretty hectic. I mean, I believe mace combat was also used, and Wessex have been abdicating for anti-mace combat recently. And instead of advancing in mace combat, they're just trying to get it removed from our universe. And I think personally, what Wessex should be focusing on is gaining mace power, training their mace users, and countering it. Obviously,
I
Wessex was also
personally feel I think they should be trying to instead of just trying to ban it, they should be trying to develop ways to counter it as it is currently the only way to get through Wessex's walls, as it's a completely walled off city with glass roof. This means that if no one can get in, the only way to get in is to use uh the drill ability from maces. If they would just
yeah,
spend some time in developing some technology to counter that or make it more difficult to drill in, I feel like that would make them look a lot better on the world stage.
definitely. I mean, a glass roof as well against mace power. That just doesn't work. It
Yeah,
needs to be more safe. If they want to advocate to like stop them from invading, they need to produce ways that they can stop these abilities without having to go to server management for it.
indeed, I agree. I agree. Also, if they're going to advocate that they have a PvP clan and then also want to ban mace combats that they can't get in, and then also not show up, these are just like it just doesn't make sense. As if you didn't want them to go and come into your base and you wanted them to stop using mace PvP and you wanted them to stop trying to kill you, you would think they'd show up at all.
I agree. It's really upsetting. Honestly, we'll be trying to contact Ruler in the next coming days. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how this weekend happens because we've got 2 days now of back and forth arguments from Abuja and Wessex. I mean, I'm worried to see how that happens, and also intrigued on how it's going to be portrayed.
I am also very interested. This should be good for the media. We
Hmm.
will be on, as I said, we will be on the ground during hopefully every siege session or every one that actually has battles, giving live commentary. And yeah, it should be pretty
Which
good.
hopefully we don't want to happen. We really
Yeah, guys, we do
also
not
would
want
just
a
like to
war to
portray
happen. We
no
do
war,
not
no
want a
war.
war to happen.
War is bad when it comes to the UTA because UTA is founded on peace.
It is founded
So
on peace. That's true.
um, more to come on this. I mean, we'll be covering this daily, every single day, Saturday until Sunday, and maybe even if it goes on until Monday. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for an exclusive for maybe an exclusive interview with Rula about the war. And we will be back tonight at what is 10, so we'll be back tomorrow
Again tomorrow.
at around 10. See
Thank you.
y'all.
Goodbye.